I have been in Waco coming up on 12 years now, something like that, 11 or 12 years. We moved here for my dad's job and then just have been here since.
Tell me your backstory and how you found CareNet because I know Hadley's a part of that story.
Yeah, so right after I got married, literally 2 months in, I found out I was pregnant. And so I went to my midwife. She told me to go to the CareNet medical facility and did the whole pregnancy test thing. And then when we went for the ultrasound, was actually when we found out that she didn't have a heartbeat, our first daughter. And so we went through that with other another medical provider and everything. And then when I found out I was pregnant with this little chicken nugget, and after we did the whole blood work and everything's okay, I remembered somebody had mentioned something about the PALMS class. And I went digging, I found the paperworks, I called up here, I got a class schedule, and I started coming to classes.
Let's talk about the POMS program. Tell me what the POMS program is and why that drew you here.
The community part of it was what I was looking for. There was lots of good information, but for me, I wanted to come meet other moms. And so coming to class and learning, as well as getting to spend time with other moms in all sorts of walks of life and life stages and everything was what really brought me in.
Tell me, are there any classes in particular that really stick out to you?
There wasn't necessarily a class as much as lunch bunch. Lunch bunch, that hour of just in between classes getting to sit with other moms and like I feel like that's where the life stuff happened. Classes were great. Classes were wonderful. They were fun, good information, like all the fun stuff. But lunch bunch was where we got to just sit and be and talk and do life.
When you come out of life or whatever you're doing and you walk through the doors at CareNet, say, when I walk into CareNet, I feel.
Joy.
And if you could speak to people who didn't know anything about CareNet, what would be your elevator pitch? What would you tell somebody?
I don't know if there's just one thing I could say about it. Like it's not the expectations I thought I had on CareNet. I thought it was for a different life stage than I was in. I thought it was for people who were about to get abortions, people who, like, I thought it was a very different aspect than what I was going into it. It was not at all what I thought it was previously before coming and getting a pregnancy test and meeting people out here. I find it very fitting to call this a community center.
And tell me about some of the friendships that you made. You said lunch bunch is kind of where you do life together.
Yeah, there was quite a couple moms that were I still look forward to hopefully seeing them at classes. Just their life, they've had multiple kids. Some of them were on their first. There was girls that were younger than me. There was women that were older than me. There was first kid, fourth kid. Everybody was here, and we just got to hang out and share stories.
You talk a lot here about you talk about that about being surrounded by various ages and different moms at different places in their journey. But you also talked here about how you felt like people just met you where you were.
Oh, yeah. Like, I didn't feel dumb for asking silly questions. Like, if I genuinely didn't know in class or when we were just hanging out, like talking, there was no pre assumptions made about anybody or their life situation, which I really appreciated.
When I walk into CareNet, I feel.
When I walk into CareNet, I feel welcomed.
I love that you say you feel at home. Tell me a little bit about like when you're here, what makes it feel like home to you?
That I can be myself, that I'm welcomed as I'm at where I'm at. Today I'm all dolled up and cute for this, but there have been days I came in leggings and a shirt that I forgot I was going somewhere, so I grabbed something. Like you don't have to be dolled up and cute to show up. Like, heaven's sakes, you can come in your pajamas if you wanted to, and you'd still be welcomed.
And the food, coming around the table together, that was a big part for you.
Yes, I really enjoyed the community, getting to eat together and share a meal and just hang out.
Is there anything else in your life or any other place like CareNet? What makes this so unique for you?
Specifically, the mom aspect. There's not another area in my life right now where I can go meet other moms. And so CareNet was that place for me, is that place for me. My name is Kylie, and this is my story.